Hello, how's it going, everybody? Alright, let's switch over. Sweet. Okay, so today we're playing Nightingale. I was recommended to me a little while ago. Oh man, it's still really loud. Let's go. Just bring that down a little bit. Okay. This game was recommended to me a little while ago. I wanted to get it when it first came out. It looked like it was cool, but then I saw like mixed reviews. But somebody that recommended said like it's gotten more positive, which on Steam it does look like it's more positively reviewed. And so I wanted to try it out. I played the tutorial, and the character customization is wild, and so I'm not gonna start entirely over and re-go through the tutorial because it would take a very long time for me to go through the character customization. So we're just going to resume, and I literally just got to the point where the game actually kind of starts. So yeah, we can try that out. Dose of dopamine, howdy, welcome. Deco the Gecko, hi. Hashtag games, hello. Fedi? I'm probably saying that super wrong. Hello. And Droppy, thanks for dropping by. Whew. Hope everyone had well, those who celebrate had a good 4th of July. I went out and was able to visit with some family members, which was fun. Oh, and I wasn't... I'll talk about this a little bit later if more people stop by. It has to do with Zomboid. Yeah, opens a portal to a realm where a state can be built, and I picked the forest card. I think you can pick one of 3 at the beginning. Oh. Why am I wet? I think it's raining.
We made it. With the byways left behind, your beginnings have ended. I bid you welcome to the Fay Wilds in earnest.
First stream. Welcome.
This realm has long been forgotten by the Fay, left in limbo, not unlike you. How fitting. But beware.
I do love the voice acting for Puck.
There are nooks in these surrounding wilds. I must.
But man, he talks a lot. So I'm gonna just skip through some of that. But the voice acting is very, very good. Kind of just aimlessly collecting stuff. Claim a plot of land for your estate. Alright. I guess let's... What is that? What is that? I don't know. I should assume everything is hostile until proven otherwise. Okay. Oh, so it's not... interesting. For some reason, I assumed that I had dibs on the whole island, but I guess not. Huh. Has anyone played this game before? I guess let's first start with the building stuff. Oh. Okay, so I think I can actually place this down wherever I want, which is what it looked like. I just need some more rocks and some stone blocks, which I'm not exactly sure how stone blocks work. But I'm assuming there's probably a building involved with turning rocks into stone blocks. Stone is no less important within the realm today, even as society crumbles. You have no ingredients that meet the requirements. I wonder... in the tutorial, I did kind of what I just did now, where I just like grabbed just a ton of stuff. Because, you know, you never know what you're going to need. Let me drop these for a second. Let me see if pickaxe do something and get me some stone blocks, sandstone. Great. We're using the old noggin. Alright. And then we'll pick up the rocks. Now we're really weighed down. I guess, I don't know. I think just for the sense of trying to move forward, I think I might be settling right here. Okay. Hello,
Your
Puck.
tenacity overrules the gusts of fate. And this Fay you have pleased. Settled here, you'll soon wish to venture farther. The unending lure humankind so often succumbs to. Fortunately, both are close at hand. And here is the knowledge that Robin's friendship affords. There are many sites, each granting access to ever more distant spheres. Nearest, though, the antiquarian. You must first gain entry, passing through a seal forged by those last children of Earth, who claimed reverence for our infinite wisdom. Their gates bar access to those unworthy, but I see that strange. Once within, hurry now.
Okay, you see what I mean? I said it earlier. Voice acting, incredible. Talks so much. So much. Okay, so now I actually unlocked some building stuff, which is kind of my whole deal. I love that. So let's track how to get one of these workbenches. Creature suppressed. Prevents hostile creatures from spawning nearby. That is good news. I'm gonna need a like a place to put all of my stuff, because I already have too much of it. But hopefully my workbench can help me with that. Okay, workbench, place. I keep forgetting that in this game you can actually place the thing, like plan it out before you want to build it. And then you can bring the stuff to it, which is nice. What are traits? Building traits modify the function of certain structures. The environment and nearby structures determine which traits the structure has. For example, a bedroll is more effective when it's in a warm, dry place. Grit and exposed. There are both positive and negative implications to traits. A few to look out for are environmental traits like grit and exposed, which are applied based on location a structure is placed and increases crafting times. Benches gain the grit trait if they are built on the bare ground, like I just did. You can avoid this by placing benches on foundations or existing structures within the realm. Benches are exposed if they're in an area where they're not sheltered. So both. I have both of those. Positive traits. Light and warmth. Cooking station near benches or bedrolls. Some structures can have augmentations to impact their effectiveness. To use augmentation, you must build it near structures you want to impact. There is a limit to the number of augmentations a structure can receive. Will create new trait are defined in your guidebook. Okay. Well, so we have both the exposed and the, what was it, grit trait? Because we don't have a place for this to sit. So maybe I should try to do that. Crude foundation, stone foundation. I like the idea of this stone foundation. And it looks like we have some stone close by, so let's I mean, I don't know. Joe Bro. Hi, Mav. I've never heard of this one. Yeah, it came out, I think, earlier this year. And it's got a kind of a cool premise around it. It's like you're in the Fay Wild, and you get to walk through these like realm portal things to acquire new loot and whatnot. You can tell that I know exactly what I'm talking about, but it's a new one. It was recommended last stream, I think, by somebody. They said if you like survival crafting games, you should check this one out. It's new, and they've been updating it recently, and it's become better than it was at release. And so it looked cool, and I wanted to try it out. I want a chest. I want a chest to store my stuff. Storage. There we go. That's would probably do it. Let's track that and place one. And for now, we'll place it over here. Cool. I placed that the wrong direction. Oh, interesting. That's actually really nice. So it looks like you can craft from containers and you can build from containers, but it's toggleable if you don't want your buildings to take inventory from your storage, which is nice. Okay, so now I need, in order to get this stuff going, I need some stone brick. There we go. Sweet. Okay, let's get some more. I don't know if this is like... Oh. Does that count as a node, or am I hitting it for no reason? I think I'm hitting it for no reason. Ah, the little green thing will pop up. So, from what I understand, this game is also very... Well, I guess has a lot of similarities to other RPG systems where your character actually levels up their skills based on the actions that they perform. Another cool thing that I liked when I was doing the tutorial is like to level up certain things, You can level your guy up by taking items that you have and kind of absorbing them in a way. Like I can right click this and say extract, and I'll get 21 essence dust, which is used for a couple different things. I don't remember off the top of my head. But then obviously higher tier stuff gets you higher essences. And then you have like these infusions. The other thing that like kind of drew me to this was the crafting system. I haven't gotten this far yet, but again, from what I understand from just kind of like reading and doing a little bit of research, there you can kind of replace some of the stuff later on, and it affects like how your weapons and tools and things work, which is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of Dragon Age a little bit with that. I just started watching your Project Zomboid 300 Days movie. Love it, bro. Keep up the good stuff. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, speaking of Zomboid, have you seen what is it? Have you seen Vayne? It's like first-person shooter Zomboid. I have not seen Vayne, but I will write that down. Something that's kind of been a trend that's been happening is people stop by and they recommend games, and I am always down to try out new games at the chagrin of my wallet. But I like games. Okay, so now let's take this, and I wonder if I can move my simple workbench. Simple rock marble. Bro, I'm just subscribed. Sweet. Haven't heard of it. Yeah, I also have not heard of it. So, Joe, bro, if you want to give us a little explanation. Well, other than the what you said about it being first-person shooter Zomboid, which does sound like it would be pretty cool. I don't know if I can move this. Alright, so what do I need for this? Maybe we should get a simple mining pick, which I think this is a primitive makeshift mining pick, so a simple mining pick might be a little bit better. So you see how this is kind of what I was talking about. If you see this, it's like I can do it with the stone block, the sandstone, but then if I had a different stone block, like let's say simple rock marble, which I wonder if, no, rock marble, I don't know if that would qualify. Anyway, and then, you know, the type of wood that you want to do, and then I guess I don't have any straps, which I would get from refining hide, so let me try to do that. Tanning station. Oh, weirdly, I actually don't have the hide that I would need to do it. But let's put this over. I wish there was like an indicator that told me which way was the front, but I'm gonna assume that where the basket is gonna be the front of it. And then let's see, did I have hide in here? I did. Alright, let's get some straps. The devs played Zomboid and made it into an FPS. That's the gist of it. Oh, sweet. Well, I am like, is it as in depth as Zomboid is? Because that's kind of like the whole draw of Zomboid. Because if so, that would be pretty wild. let's get this mining pick, straps, bundle, and stone. Let's craft that guy. And then, while that crafts, let's place another one of these guys. Actually, let's start placing this stuff up here. Sweet. And we can take away my pickaxe. Put that in there. And grab my new one. Sweet. Alright, so it wants me to increase my gear score, which is kind of what I'm doing. So maybe let's keep going with that idea. Next we could do an axe, which I need more straps for. And more stone blocks. Alright, you know what? While I am in the process of making all this new stuff, I'm going to continue just expanding my base. And we'll just start with a classic. I mean, I feel like these blocks are pretty big, so yeah, and then we'll maybe do like a little staircase right there that leads up into this spot. Okay, and let's see. Crude stairs. Oh, cool. It looked like it changed models. Or maybe I'm crazy. It looked like it was like a half tile wide, and then it changed to a full tile. Alright, for the time being, I'm going to set these to allow for building. And let's just put whatever we can there. And with our pickaxe, we will go get some more stone. Also, I should have some food that I grabbed earlier. Oh wait, actually I think... Oh, yeah. Still learning the hotkeys. Alright. I got a jet. We'll check out the VOD later. Have a good stream. Thanks, Joe Bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. You could play DayZ. It's PvP or PvE. Is that the one that just... No. Which one is the one that just came out with its like 1.0? Is that DayZ or is that 7 Days to Die? I think it's 7 Days to Die. DayZ I've heard about and it seems pretty interesting. One thing that has kind of turned me off on it is people say like it is technically PvE, but if you don't like, if you're not looking for the PvP experience, then the game just kind of falls flat. Like it's great for PvP zombie stuff, but as soon as you try to engage with strictly PvE, it really falls flat. Like the zombies are really, really dumb and not really a threat. I don't know if that's true, but that's just kind of what I've seen and heard, and so I'm kind of waiting on that one. Oh, interesting. It is. Oh, it links it all together. So I can add, wow, that's actually very nice. That's a good feature. I quite like that. Is this my axe? Looks like it. Have been watching back through your Space Engineer series with your two friends. What happened to that series? It's if it's okay to ask, of course. Yeah, no worries. So to be totally honest, what happened with that series? One is just in the nature of how series go. A lot of people really like episode ones of stuff, and maybe episode two. But as things go along, there's diminishing returns on things, and it's not strictly just YouTube videos, but it's kind of everything. Like even I was doing some research on like comic books, and they say like only do like 4, or was it graphic novels? Anyway, it's just all media. The more you do, the less people get interested with the continued story, which is kind of a bummer. But so that's one thing. Two, I inadvertently set up a scenario that was entirely broken. Like it wasn't gonna work at all because the ravine that we started in had, or the planet that we used with that cool ravine and stuff, the only place it was considered like atmospheric where we could use atmospheric thrusters was at the bottom of that ravine, which we were trying to get out of. And you know, if a cert would have spawned back down there, and we could have gotten atmospheric thrusters from them down there, that would have been great. But pretty much the bummer, dude. Pretty much the entire map was outside, like that ravine was a very small portion of the map, so it was very unlikely that we were going to get a cert to spawn there. And a cert only had atmospheric thrusters for us to steal, and the rest of the map needed hydrogen thrusters, and so the whole thing was kind of destined for failure. That being said, kind of like this house, destined for failure. I am currently working on a project with the two of them right now, where we are playing some Space Engineers, and we're going to be making videos out of that. So hopefully, in a very long-winded roundabout way, that answered that question. I look forward to the new project. Well, thank you very much. I'm excited. It's we're doing split seas, like, what's it called? Like scrapyard survival thing. Because, you know, I'm a masochist and I like the extra challenge, and it seems like a pretty cool thing. So, and plus with the other two, it's always exciting. Also for Nightingale, if you press and hold the pickup button, it gathers everything in the area. Seriously? Well, thank you for that knowledge. Like, even these guys? Or is it like all the stuff that's kind of on the ground? Ah. Cool. Well, thank you for that information. Alright, let's place these guys back down. Kind of lame that I broke those. And probably build a bed. Oh, I immediately didn't do the thing that you had just suggested that I do. What's up, Cheddar? How's it going? MP played this a lot at launch and loved it. Waiting for a bit more content for it before I return. Yeah, that was kind of my thing. Is I saw it, I thought it would be really cool. It seemed like a really sweet premise. When it first came out, the reviews were a little mixed, so I decided, you know, with early access games, a lot of times they can be really, really early access. So thought I'd wait a bit, but it seems like things are moving in the right direction. So thought to give it a go. Like, I don't know if anyone's played Soul Mask, but that one, the premise and I don't know. Like, I think there's a lot there to work with, and I'm excited for where it's going to go. I think that it does need a little bit of polish before it's gonna be something that I spend a ton of time with. My man, I'm a simple man. I see Mad Mavin stream, I watch. Ah, well, I appreciate it. Okay, we just need a few more. We'll be good. And I can build that lean-to for me to sleep in. Nope, that's not a node. This guy is. Oh, cool. I didn't have to go jumping after that thing for my life. Ooh, that is a very nice feature. Thank you for that information, because this is so much better. Cool. More story content will come, no doubt. That is exciting stuff. All right, next up, let's go with, well, I guess first I should probably build a bed so I can sleep, because my dude is real tired. I'll build it over here. Oh. For some reason, I was under the impression that I was going to have to sleep through the whole night, but I actually don't have to. I can take a short rest. Alright. Let's improve the old gear score a little bit more. Also, let's I think for now I'll just stick with wood, because otherwise it's going to take far too long to get this done, and I don't want to spend my entire day of streaming building. I mean, I definitely could, and I have before, but not today. But if I keep doing stuff like that, it's gonna keep happening. Oh, man, it's so hot in here. I imagine it might be because of all the dang lights that I have on. And the computer. Okay, let's try this again. So place that, and then let's do a window and a wall and a wall and a wall. Let's just actually place all the walls. So I want to do a window there, a wall there, do another window there, wall, wall, window, wall. It'd be nice if you could like cycle through the like different variation thing. All right, now let's do they not have roofs? Crude flat roof. I mean, that's kind of boring, but okay. You know, we got to start somewhere, and I guess crude flat roofs is where that somewhere is. You know what I am excited about? One day, I hope more games will be giving us the opportunity to have, you know, like I don't know how many people have played Sons of the Forest or The Forest, but they're like dynamic building system where you can just kind of place down pylons and then it fills in. Oh, so good. So nice. Very much looking forward to more stuff like that. I also gotta say, another building system that I really love is Enshrouded. Oh man. When that game came out, I played, well, the entirety of it. I nearly 100%ed it when it first came out, like within the first like 10 days. I might have been a little bit longer than that. It's pretty in depth. But yeah, I mean, I spent so much time. I was planning on doing a video on it. Didn't end up happening, but that's why like I spent, you know, 10 hours a day for like 2 weeks, because I was planning on doing it for work. That game, very, very good. Highly recommend. Bro, I can barely do a 5-minute video without getting burnt out, work life, etc. How the heck do you have multiple 2-hour PZ videos? Dude, it is a little bit of a grind, but it's a lot of fun when it comes together. It just takes months. I mean, ask Harvest, dude. Like, I don't know how Harvest is gonna go through all the crap that we put him through. The fact that they pivoted with Nightingale to release the offline mode rather than always on was a massive thing. Yeah, I think that for me that's a huge thing too. Like, I know that like these games typically are meant to be played like on servers like Ark Survival, right? Like all of the default settings are definitely geared towards having a tribe of people working together. But I don't know, with griefing and like not knowing who's going to be playing and I don't know. I definitely like multiplayer games and the aspect of being able to do that with your friends, but I also like the ability to kind of pick and choose when that happens. And so I kind of default, especially for, you know, videos and stuff where I can play for 10 hours for 2 weeks, but my buddies can't. And so being able to have that separation, I think is pretty good. Sweet. You know what's not sweet? Is that these guys are going the wrong way. But I have a feeling this is not how my building is going to stay, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Alright, we have a roof. We are sheltered. We can move on. Bro, especially when the more effort I put into a video, the less views it gets. Especially when the more effort I put into a video, the less views it gets. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Oh, hi. We can see the man behind the voice. Hey, Joel, Skunk, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, sorry if the face is disappointing. All right. Let's build a workbench inside so we can get rid of the debuff for the one outside. And need a few more wood bundles. I don't really know what else you need for the gear score. I mean, I know that when I switch over to my pickaxe, my gear score goes up, but I don't know about how to build any armor or anything right now. Okay, you can repair items in the inventory by selecting the item. Options, repair. That was easy. Sweet. Alright, I'm going to deconstruct the one outside. At least I thought I was, but I guess I'm not. Can I deconstruct this thing? Oh, we can deconstruct it the old-fashioned way. You learn to craft new things as you go. Following the story gets you there. Well, I think the story right now is to get a higher gear score. But maybe I'm looking at that wrong. Let's throw a door on here. Cool. I like the scaling of this. I feel like this is usually like in games. I know this is weird, but I play a lot of survival games. It feels like this is like a third bigger than a lot of other games, at least compared to like the crafting benches and stuff. Usually I feel like these guys are like at least a full half. A full half, that's kind of an oxymoron. It feels like it's like half a block or something. But these seem to be a little bit smaller, allows for more stuff to go inside. Like, if anyone's familiar with Ark Survival and then the new Ark Survival Ascended, one of the things that they did was they fixed the scale of the building so that way you didn't have to have like 1,000 foundations. I mean, there were a lot of other stuff that went in there, but that's a simplification of it. Yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's get some better tools just generally. So we got this wood bundle and this strap. Let's build one of those. And then switch it out for my makeshift one. And I can extract essence from that. So let me extract essence from the other pickaxe that I have. Cool. Okay, what else can we get? Climbing picks. That seems nice. Sling bow. It does seem like there's a common thread here, which is wood stone, and straps. And currently I don't have any more leather. So let's go get some more leather. When it's not raining. Can only long rest from dusk until dawn. Didn't I make an umbrella or like loot an umbrella? Simple umbrella. This is an offhand item. Josie, how do I work with umbrellas? JK, found it. Is it Josie or Jossie? Or should I just call you Mr. Baron? The Baron. Alright, let's find something to let's find something to shank. Yes. Josse. Oh, okay. Josse. Well, that stuff looks interesting. Don't really know if I need it. Let's try. Okay, let's get that umbrella back up. Man, this guy acts like... Oh, is it hailing? I was about to say, this guy acts like rain hurts, but if it's hail, then it actually does hurt. The umbrella can give you slow fall, and there's a neat lunge you can do with the dagger. Meaning you can nearly fly when you get good at it, and especially on low gravity realms. Oh, that's very cool. How do I do the cool lunge with the dagger? Oh, so F. Oh. Alright, I need to pay more attention to the hotkeys. Alright, well, why don't we try our fun little Mary Poppins gambit over here. Oh, it's a stamina based. Cool, we're learning things. Oh no, the 7 is the... I think I need to rebind some of these hotkeys. They kind of make sense, but also kind of don't. No, it's not your fault. Definitely my fault. I'm sorry, little one. Can I still get something out of this, or is it done? What do we got over here? You know what's funny is, off the top of my head, I can only think of one other game that has an umbrella in it, which is Roller Coaster Tycoon. when you would just make bank when it rained and you had your info booth and it sold umbrellas. Other than that, I can't think of a single other one other than this game. Anyone else got an idea of umbrella games? Hello, Mr. Pig. Oh, whoa. Oh, hey. Sorry. I'm gonna get out of here. Didn't realize there was a whole gang. Get parried, pig. Ooh, not that one. Man, get out of here. Oh man, I need more stamina. Ooh, 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 ooh. You know how terrifying it would be to go boar hunting with just like a single knife? Alright. Dang, how much stamina do I need to do the block? Oh. Roller Coaster Tycoon rocked. Yes, it did. And still does. Still does. Holds up. Alright, and let me grab some of these berries. I think we have like a Valheim kind of situation with the food, where it will, depending on what food you eat, it gives you like buffs, like down at the bottom. So that would probably be smart to pay attention to. Okay. I don't think it's raining anymore, so I can put that away. Where are the other piggies that I got? Also, it seems like I could still get stuff out of this. Yep. Alright, so we have 4. I gotta be honest, it's... Oh, okay, that actually... Whoa. I was gonna say, I thought it was a little weird that it showed me the weight, but not the quantity of items that I had, but I guess I just had it sorted in such a way that it showed me by weight. So I have 4 leather right now, which should be enough to get me the straps I need for my other gear. But let me finish looting. Okay. What is this? I don't know. All right. Someone must have made a sword cane umbrella at some point, right? Of course. Of course. Food buffs are real, and different food types stack buffs. That is very good to know. Use the umbrella. It worked for the penguin. That's a good point. Is this the Project Zomboid guy? Yeah. I like to think I do more than just Zomboid, but probably the thing I'm most well known for, given the Just wildness of that video. That axe is so much better than the first axe that I had. Alright. So I should probably make one of those cooking stations in here as well. Simple cooking station. Oh yeah, I forgot about the thing it said about the warm. So this will actually give a buff to everything else? You like to see that? Alright, let's do roasted meat. We have several... Oh, okay, cool. So this gives you max health. This gives you max health, health regen, max stamina. Wow. Let's just craft all of those. Thank you. I forgot. I need to add fuel. Let's, for the time being, we'll throw in some sticks. Cool. Now let's go with this and make some straps. We have... Oh, wait, what? Okay. All right. So, how did I pronounce it again? You said... Where is it on the thing? Jase. So the attribute, I get an attribute of stamina or health, and then when I use those straps in the crafting of an item, then that item will give me those bonuses? That is... I could very much get lost in the sauce on this one. So yeah, so attribute bonuses +5 max stamina. So since I'm doing mostly crafting stuff, so like climbing picks I'm assuming is going to be... oh man. Okay. Oh man, this is this is gonna be, oh, this is bad news for me. Okay. That's very cool. Let's get some climbing picks. Simple sling bow, hunting knife. I don't have a lot of options right now, but it is so very cool that that is how that works. I am in trouble. Complicated crafting games is my jam. Okay, so this is my hammer, which actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I think the hammer... Actually, I don't remember. Okay, so we'll take out the makeshift hunting knife and we'll go with a simple hunting knife. We will... Climbing picks, great. Wood axe, oh that's fine. Sling bow. Two-handed missile. Do I need yeah, ammo for that guy. Is that what this is? I think that's what this is. Yep. And then this. Oh, if I have my hammer equipped. Let me test this theory a little bit more. No, I don't know what I did to the door to make it go away. Oh, I just opened it. Like a dummy. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. Extract. We'll keep the sickle and the knife and the rocks. There exists essence. This fundamental magic can be extracted and utilized, though what remains is but a fraction of the former whole. It's all good. Okay, how do I get my gear score to 20? I guess if I make leather, let's see if that gives me, unlocks any recipes for more gear. He's one of the best space engineers guys to me. Well, thank you. This stream looks chill, but I guess I'm late. Not really. We're just hanging out, having fun. Freaking out over how in-depth the crafting system is, but in a very good way. Very excited about the possibilities of that. The game is weirdly deep and engaging. Have you unlocked much realm traversal yet? No, I started the stream right after I finished the tutorial. So not much done at all. I need to unlock the site of power by getting my gear score to 20, but I don't know what else I need to do in order to do that. Because I need better equipment, but I don't really have anything else. Maybe I just need to go out and loot. Refinement. Axes, climbing picks. I'm excited about these climbing picks. Those seem very cool. Oh, that was actually really funny. I saw my guy just like scarfing down these berries. I left some food to cook. Let me grab those. Cool. And you know what? I should also... eat a little bit more. Oh, you can stack those. Oh, just kidding. Alright, let's rest up a little bit. Okay. Now we can go out and explore and see if we can find any better gear, because I can't craft any better gear. So let's go exploring. Hopefully my 20 marbles will be good. Also, Puck's dialogue is amazing. I agree. Oh boy, you're in for it then. That's a whole thing as well. Very excited. Well, yeah, you did some realm travel in the tutorial. Like you went to the desert and then the swamp and then the forest. Probably should ping your Discord that you're live. Oh, that's, you know, that's a good point. Let me do that. I'm live if you'd like to join. Smiley face. Nope. Dancing Spiffo. That's more appropriate. Alright, cool. TY. Have you been to the site of power? I think there may be a trade or at least a quest there. Your starting area is slightly different to mine. I went with swamp rather than forest. I think you can probably assume that I haven't done basically anything. So, yeah, there's the site of power and there's the essence trader. Let's check this out. Spooky music intensifies. Well, hello there. Who are you? In completing a structure, help them complete the structure for a reward. Interesting. Alright, I might do that in a second. What you got? Fine soul we've happened upon in this realm, and your appearance is a most welcome surprise. Is it my mustache? Who might you be? I'm a refugee of the Calamity, new to these realms and trying to survive. I'm not in the habit of divulging such information to a stranger. With a realm walker extraordinaire. Alright, let's just go with number one. Quite refreshing to meet such an open book. Filled with tales, there are a great many new faces in the realms as of late, with a great many stories to tell. Collecting such stories is my trade, you see. Overjoyed to make your acquaintance. Now, if you're in need of more material services, nourishment, equipment, protection, I'm certain my companions here can provide. Yes. Colleagues here. Cool. A capable combatant, builder. Whatever you might require. Okay. I'm gonna find other survivors to help you in search for Nightingale. By completing tasks for survivors, you will be able to recruit them to your party. Oh. Sweet! We can get NPCs in this game too! Yo, good to see you again. Hey, thanks. Good to see you too, TBG. You may also elect to equip survivors with better equipment to better brave the dangers of the realms. You may enable the use of storage containers. Sweet. I don't really want to talk to you anymore. I only fled the calamity. Do you know what happened? The fog pouring from the... I can at least say this, some certainty that it does something quite dreadful to a fellow. None who enter were ever seen emerging. Okay, yeah, we're done. Alright, cool. So, I guess if I help with this, then I can get a survivor as a friend. Doesn't seem too difficult. Sticks and plant fibers? Yeah, I can do that pretty easily. Alright, trader, what you got? Fishing rods. I already have a sling bow. Ooh. To travel more quickly, improving your resistance to most forms of damage while reducing damage you can deal. Oh, I don't like that last part. Angler. Play this card to improve fishing skill and yield, hiding you from hostile sights while fishing. Play this card to prolong the effects of a meal. Realm cards. Estate address card. Play this card to go directly to a specific player's realm. That's pretty cool. Okay, so these are lesser things. This is requiring a better thing. Furniture lighting. Simple candle, rustic chandelier, rustic sconce. I love this. I love this. All right, give me this. Give me the chandelier. And the sconce. And then what can I do? See, the advanced roof. Simple sewing bench is probably what I need. I don't have enough essence because I bought the chandelier. Okay, give me a sec. Oh, so funny. I couldn't resist the building. It gets me every time, without fail. How's it going? Would love to play anything PC but my power until it died. I don't think I'll know it's on return, but maybe Zenless Zan proper. Decent game, so kind of pissed the day it died. Now I'm just dealing with the Artemis. Hey, I'm sorry you're having a rough time. King of the Dead. Hopefully, just hang out and watch me make bad financial decisions with my essence and in buying chandeliers rather than the thing that will give me armor. Ooh. So is that like just like a giant spiritual... I thought it was just like a normal moose, a normal spiritual moose, but it's got a creepy skull face. So... Whoa. What is that? What was that? Okay. Seems weird, but alright. Let's finish this quest. Open. Was that not your quest? Oh, recruit. Sweet. Let's see, set behavior. Mining allowed, logging allowed, gathering, harvesting resources. Yeah, pretty much all the things. Some actions require equipping an appropriate tool for. Okay, let's well, let's hold off for a second. Let me see if I can buy the other crafting benches. So, still not enough essence. much do I have now? 59. I needed 55. There we go. Textile station. Masonry bench. Okay, cool. Well, now that I have the recipe for the sewing bench, I'm interested to see what kind of stuff I can... Yeah, see? That's what we needed. Cool. I love this dude's mustache. The dream. Alright, well, me and my marble crossbow and my new friend, Leona, will go back to my base. Or... the odds I can climb up. No? Or I can just go up the stairs. Make sure you improve your armor before buying cosmetics and weapons. Yeah. Hi, Mav. Matthew wanted me to hop on and ask if you'd ever consider doing stream highlight videos for those who missed them. Well, I suppose I could. Oh, I think this is the thing where it says I need to have my gear score level 20. Gate to our first sacred site of power. To cross this threshold is deemed worthy of our ranks. None who lack the courage, the strength, the heart will pass the bonds. Why is the heart bold and in a different size? Will pass the bounds of our ancient magic. Okay, I'm assuming the heart means gear score, so let's not worry too much about that right now. Wonder how many times I am going to accidentally punch when I mean to eat. Oh, Leona, I forgot you don't have a cool Mary Poppins umbrella. Are you gonna be able to path over here? Or... Ah, well. We'll try again later. Yeah, Matthew, I don't know. But maybe, like I could do shorts or something. No, nah. You guys, no thank you. Ooh, that thing hits way harder than I thought it would. I'm shooting marbles out of this thing. Oh. Hey, I found the thing for a candle. Where have you been? Alright, I won't be too mad. Seems like you're gonna be pretty handy. Okay. Where is my base? There it is. Having an NPC is a must when playing solo. A lot of the bosses seem geared towards at least 2 players, in my opinion. Huh. Using a sickle gives double the yield of sticks and fibers, both with exchange for 1 for 1 for essence. The right click, clear lots of plants at a time. Thank you, Alex. That is great to know. I have a sickle. I should probably equip that thing. Appreciate the advice. Alright, let's hop in here and see what I need to do for the sewing bench. I'll just add it next to that. Cool. Actually, let's be real. I also need to know what I need to do to make the sconce chandelier. See, it wasn't just a dumb thing. It gives bonuses to my stuff. And I totally knew that before I bought it. 1000%. Ooh, how do I get twine? Probably from my sewing bench. My stuff right now, I have a shirt. It's tier 0 though. Okay, so this simple shirt is tier 1. Durability 50, max health 10, health regen 10. Durability 50. Looks like that's it. Alright. And let's get myself a simple shirt. Now we have increased max health from 5 to 10, maximum stamina, and health regen. Love to see it. And I should be able to take this guy and extract. Oh, I must have gotten this from one of the dudes I marbled in the face. Need to do that. Dude, if you drop a tree on our house, I'm gonna be real upset. Okay. Twine. There might have been a thing. I think there was like a loom, which I imagine is probably necessary for twine. Let's grab the furniture, place, so that way Leona can have stuff to put down. What do you want? Oh, you throw it? Dude, that's sick. That's pretty cool. Except for... Gonna take me a second to figure that one out, but very cool. Yeah, I was just checking to see like if they'll actually animate, go over there and pick it up, and it looks like they do, which is pretty cool. Alright, I want to get enough essence to get the loom. So I have 52, I need 55. Man, this guy's disgust at breaking a tool. Be careful what item you give the NPC to hold. They will always try to use that item both for combat and general use. I.e. an axe has good high damage for combat, but they will continuously chop down trees. Although it should be noted, all of my info on Nightingale is from release. No, it definitely seems like that is the case. So maybe I should manage equipment and inventory. Oh, dang. You got better stuff than I do. I want a backpack. I won't take yours, though, because I feel like that's going to be helpful. I'm going to give you... I'm going to give you a pickaxe. So that way, you can go get us more rocks and stuff. Hey, there you go. And yeah, taking their stuff was how I got past the first gate before I worked how to craft it. Ah, makes sense. I just figure if, especially after what you said about wanting to bring people with you for boss fights, I'll just keep her with that stuff, and I'll get my stuff. I guess I could probably track what I need for the other clothing recipes and stuff. Simple pack. Oh. I guess I don't have leather right now. But I do have the hide to make leather. At least one of them. I'm also gonna sleep. Long rest. Ah, resting. All right. Thinking simple pack. Let's do it. Oh, we already equipped it. Oh, that's very funny. He's standing there like, what? What do you want? Alright. I need to make myself a new pickaxe too. Which I need more leather for. Alright, well, I will leave Leona to do that for now. And I'm going to take my marble shooter and head over. Try to get more leather. Oh. Guess Leona's coming with me. Is there a way to leave Leona at the base? Or is she always just gonna come hang out? Well, that sounds like something. I don't know. I've never tried to leave anyone behind. Fair enough. Nice. Well, turns out I leave people behind even when I don't mean to. Don't know what Leona's doing, but clearly it is more important than hanging out. Alright, let's find some... Pretty sure they rubber band to catch up. Yeah, I think that happened earlier. Yep, there we go. It's over here. Got him. Alright, definitely some damage fall off. Okay. Oh, so close. Yeah. Got him. Alright, how much hide do I have? 4. Getting pretty close. I want to find out what these guys got. These little dudes look weird. Got him. I just did 1,871 damage to that thing with a marble. Man, did I just not know the strength of marbles? I mean, I guess to be fair, if I got just like beamed in the forehead with a marble, I'd probably go out too. Ah, they saw me. Hello. Get out of here, Bambi. I'm looking for your mom. That felt bad. I don't feel good about that joke. Too soon. Where? Too soon. 30 years ago? Yeah. Oh, this little dude's got some more stuff. So that... Yeah, this is all tier 1 essence. Okay. Alright, well, I definitely need to keep collecting some rocks so I can get more marbles. But I think I have enough leather to get me going. I would also like to... Ooh. Oh, dang. Man, I get easily distracted. Okay. I think I have enough to get going. Enough leather, at least. And then let's take all those plant fibers and extract those. I want to stop by the store place so I can get more recipes, because I think there's the loom and there was a couple other items that I wanted to get. And now knowing that I can just boomerang this sickle, which is very fun, makes it really easy to get essence. And I have tin too. Like I collected I collected some tin ore, and I think smelter was one of the things that I could get. So I need to find a way to get up to the right. Oh, she is delicious. That's just fun. That's just like, I don't even need any of that stuff. I'm just gathering it because it's fun to just throw the sickle. Also makes it easier to get the essence. I really want to get this whole stamina thing under control. I think the berries will give me a little bit more. Actually, I should probably wait on the berries. I think if I cook them, I'll get a little bit more out of them. Cool. Then I just took a pickaxe to their faces. I guess I don't actually have to fight them with the knife. I just need the knife in order to get the resources from them. Don't know why my brain took so long to come to that realization. Oh, weighed down by inventory. Well, let's extract from these guys. Because I have 60 rocks. Okay, that's... Oh, and how about 100 and whatever? Alright, let's get rid of that. Cool. Have a great rest of the stream. I'm gonna crash. It's late here. Well, hey, thanks for stopping by and thank you for the advice. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. my brain was like, I hope you have a good sleep. But then I was like, that's not how adults talk. And I'm an adult. Or I try to be. Now give me these flying things. Shiny, give them to me. You know how adults do. Alright, let's go crafting benches. Smelter, but there was it textile station? Refine plant fiber into more useful forms. I think that's probably where I'll get the twine. Let's do smelter. Saw table. I wonder how many of these I can get. I can probably get one more. I mean, I did the responsible thing. What else can I do? It gives you inventory capacity? Environmental resistance. Okay. Oh, this is the augmentations. Alright, I'll do the augmentation thing. And then... I also just have a ton of stuff. Why don't I just... I can get more rocks. While I'm here, let's just get all the workbenches that I can. So that way I don't have to keep coming back and forth. Masonry and this. Alright. Quest complete. Counting cards. Cool. I'm excited to see what Leona has been able to gather on our expeditions, because I feel like we have passed by a lot of good loot. Maybe not that good, but... Oh, it's that thing again. Alright. I just figure I'm gonna need some fibers when I get back in order to make the twine and stuff. You guys are so lucky I don't have any marbles on me right now. And I think I have one. Oh man, there's a part of me that's like, wouldn't it be... Because I think that Jase is gone, but I think that there's like an element of this game that is kind of like a tower defense. Like you want to protect your base. That like center thing that I put down. Wouldn't it be cool if you could like put it in the center, like build like a bridge here and then have it centralized on that, so you had to just defend the two sides? That would be pretty cool. Ooh. Hey, you have the pickaxe. Man, I want to know if I can like leave the people here. System. Nope. Setting. Guidebook. How to play. Survival, stamina, crafting, resource basics, building, crafting, inventory. It's new. 8 fellow survivors, basics, cooking, gatherings. Okay, hold on. Where is the aiding other survivors? No keys to survival. First step, portal, guidebook, refinement, the veil, structure, starving, stamina, shelter, tired, rested. I do not know. Increase your gear score by crafting higher quality gear. Yes, that I do know. Where did that thing to... I just looked through all these. Okay. I just wanted to see if I could leave them behind. But, you know what? While I was wasting time looking, they are already working on getting this whole thing sorted. Is this game good? I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not very far into it, but every time I get a little glimpse at what's coming, I get a little bit more excited. Plus, I mean, look at this mustache. How can you not be into that? Well, I mean, obviously you're playing it, but well, I mean, that's actually not a great indicator of whether I like something or not. Sometimes people just suggest games, and I'm like, all right, I'll give it a go. But so far, I have been enjoying this one. Okay, let's place down this guy. Put that right there. And there we go, twine. Let's make 2 of those. And then we need to make some leather for the rest of my gear. And oh, that one needs animal fiber. This one I don't think does. Hey, look at that. What are you doing? Oh, that's that's the tanning station making that noise. Thought Leona was just doing something weird. Alright, animal fiber. Alright, and then over here, let's ignite that and craft. Mixed plants. Let's do a few more injury salves. meat. Is this... did I already queue up the animal fiber? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's keep crafting our armor. Let's do this. And this. Since we only have the leather from the prey, we're getting maximum stamina, which honestly right now I'm pretty happy about. Oh, the gloves and the headwear need straps. Can I stop this? Okay, good. Let's get the gloves. And the head wrap. Alright, I think that's all of the items for the higher gear level. Gloves and... Did it not come with boots? Nice. I'm surprised it didn't come with boots. Hats, gloves, gear, bottoms. Oh, boots and shoes. It does. I just didn't have the stuff for it. Alright, well, I might buy it for the mustache. Yes, do it. Do you ever consider redoing a space engineer scenario? I love your colonized 3-planet scenario. Yeah, I definitely do. So to be totally honest with you, I want to do a lot of stuff. I want to do space engineers. Obviously, I want to do Zomboid stuff because people seem to like it, and this is my job. But also, I've been enjoying it. I've met some really cool people, Cheddar included, from playing on some multiplayer like event servers. If you've seen Harvest Z, his like 100 player survival or 100 player Civ event, great video. He's doing another one, and the event took place 2 weeks ago, and so I'm excited to see what that video was. I may or may not be featured in it. I'm not super familiar with PvP for Zomboid, and so I was just really focused on like, everybody, you need to farm. Anyway, neither here nor there. The point of that is I have a lot of stuff that I want to do and have been doing. I just need to start looking at ways to... I need to hire an editor. And I'm working with my brother on another project, and he's editing that one, which thank goodness for that. But I need to hire an editor for this channel. But before I can do that, I need to kind of figure out what the pacing and what the channel is going to look like. And so I'm kind of working on that stuff in the back end. All that to say, yes. Yes to Space Engineers. Yes to Zomboid. Yes to live streams. Yes to video games. It's just at what speed can I get these things done? Am I killing Leona by doing that? Sorry, bud. Woo, Space Engineers. Yes. I still love that game. I really do. It is a very, very fun game, and there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. Afro just subscribed. The very few SE there's very few SE content creators. It's true. I think I want to see if I could. I mean, this might be a little, I don't know, ambitious, naive, self-aggrandizing, but I want to see if I could edit a Space Engineers video in such a way that it could get the same kind of, maybe not the same, but it could get a better viewership than what we've been seeing with Space Engineers content. Because that's why there's not a lot of Space Engineers content. It's because not a lot of people watch Space Engineers content. But one thing that I've noticed with everything with Zomboid is that, like, I get comments from people all over that are like, I've never played this game in my life, but I watched the whole 3-hour movie of this thing, which is wild to me. And so if it can happen with Zomboid, with the isometric, like you know, PS2, like Sims 2 graphics of Zomboid, like, I don't know, maybe it could happen with Space Engineers, which I think, like, having the secondary camera that, like, does time-lapse builds and stuff, I wonder if it would be possible to market that in a way that's more consumable for a larger audience. Because, like, the audience doesn't need to know that the game is, like, really, really complicated, right? As long as the story's good and the visuals are fun and the pacing is right. Okay. I'm getting a little sidetracked. I need more stones to make marbles, to go hunting, to get leather, to build my shoes, which should get me that last gear score level up so I can get out of here. Due to Scrapyard series and SE, my group is giving Space Drift Survival a try tonight. Space Drift Survival? I'm excited. SE is a semi-annoying game to work with, but yeah, viewer stuff. I think the biggest issue with SE is that everything takes so much time. You could do a time lapse, but it would be hours worth of footage to build a large ship in survival. That is true. It does take a long time to get stuff done, but like you can, like with the Mauler, right? Like the Mauler, doing the tail end of that ship took quite a while, but I had the infrastructure, like with the welders and everything, to be able to kind of get that done. I mean, anything that you do is going to kind of be a time sink, and so I don't know if that's as big of an issue, because especially like with the 100 days like kind of format, which honestly I wish that I knew a better format, but that's kind of just the most digestible form right now. But you know, it gives you a cap, right? It's like this is what it is, and so whatever I can get done in this time frame, and then if you want to do more, keep going. So it's not terribly bad. This SE's day-night cycle though is 2 hours versus like Zomboid's 1, so that might need to be changed. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could. You could still do a good amount in 100 hours. I just think that you would need to craft a scenario that would kind of like lend itself to a good story in that amount of time. Like we couldn't build your super mega crazy ship, TBG, because that thing is just a behemoth. But I don't know. I feel like there could be something there. I think SE was popular for a while, but fell off as content creators stopped finding fun things to do in it. I will say that is a downside of SE, is that because it's more of like a physics engine that has gameplay elements rather than it being like a full-fledged game, right? Like this game that we're playing right now has an actual story, whereas SE doesn't. And not that a game needs a story. Zomboid doesn't have a story, but the reason that people watched my video was because I made a story. I think I would agree with, or I would say that the difference maybe then is that Zomboid has, or some of these other survival games have a better potential for a story, if that makes sense. Because in Zomboid you have constant threats. You have the threat of starving. You have the threat of the zombies. You have the threat of like getting overweight or underweight. You have the weather. You have like a lot of these natural forces that are against you. People kept telling me when I was doing SE that I should turn off the lightning damage, but I didn't want to turn it off because if I take away the lightning damage, what else is there? It was just me like versus nothing. Even though I had the no suit, the planet still had enough atmosphere that I didn't start dying immediately. And so I just feel like without that antagonistic force, there just wasn't going to be a story or any like stakes to overcome. Oh, I forgot to check your inventory. Did you wouldn't by happen stance? No. Okay. Alright, I need to find, hey, that's what I need to find right there. I don't think there's any way in the world I'd make that shot. Where'd they go? Oh, I see a piggy. I think I see a piggy. What is that? Ooh, is that a wolf? Is a wolf. Oh no! Leona, watch out! Watch out! Ouch. Whew. Hey, now I got some predator stuff. We'll see what the difference is there. Okay. Let's see. I think... Oh, wow. Lots of comments. Okay, let me read these. I like SE content, and I even have to admit it takes forever when watching streams, like 205-hour videos, just 25-hour videos just to get a whole story. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, it's not the way that I started. I didn't know what I was doing, right? Like, I started recording, and I was just doing what other SE people were doing. If I were to do it now, I would definitely do it a different way, which is like, even going back and rewatching my old content, I think, like, man, like, I like the music, I like the time-lapse camera, which didn't start coming into effect until kind of a little bit into the playthrough. But like, you know, it was kind of more like this. It was kind of more of like a live stream, just a little bit edited, where it's like, if I was to do a video now, I would definitely kind of respect the viewer's time a little bit more. And you don't have to know my entire thought process and the 5 times it changes. I can just say, the next thing I decided that I wanted to do was this. And I can say it while you're watching the time lapse of that thing happening. I mean, I kind of wanna. Easy money. That makes a lot of sense. Plugin manager for SE was a game changer for me. Lots of quality of life improvements. Yes. Mods and quality of life stuff for PC. Or not PC. SE. Well, for both, honestly. Sure, you could edit that down, but then it takes the content creator just the same massive amount of time to make it, which accounts for less videos by then. That's true. But if you've watched the if you've watched Spiffing Brit's video, which he actually knows who I am, which is kind of really cool. But he mentioned in his most recent video about, like, breaking YouTube, that, like, one of the things that content creators are realizing right now is that they can kind of have their cake and eat it too, where you can do more, like, so my SC content, right? Those took me, I could record and edit that in a week, because it was like 10 to 12, sometimes more hours of play, and then like 24 or more hours of editing. That's kind of how the breakdown went. But now what I could do is I could take that existing content that I've created and I've done, like, all this whole series for, and then I could just re-edit the footage that I already have, turn it into the movie, and it would have an additional turnaround, and you can actually be able to make more money and, like, incentivize creators to be able to play the games or do whatever their content that they want to do, and then kind of make essentially like a highlight reel with the existing content, and be able to keep their channel going, which is one of the things that I didn't know and couldn't figure out at the time, because I just saw my channel's numbers and it's like, this thing is dying and I'm not even making enough to, like, warrant continuing. So it's like, either I had to jump ship on SE and figure something else out, or I had to, like, kind of throw in the towel. Fortunately, I didn't have to do that, but we did switch games. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess the point I was trying to make there was massive amounts of editing time, yes, but you can now like take the same work, cut it differently, and be able to maximize your efforts there. Although I was talking to Harvest about this. He actually likes the editing part. For me, I much rather play the game and record. But it really depends on the creator, because the amount of time that I'm spending editing, I'm just like, I'm not doing the thing that I actually wanted to do this for. Which is why I've been enjoying live streaming, playing new games, chatting with you guys. For the boots, I needed straps. Okay. I have Predator Hide, which gives me maximum health rather than maximum stamina. Which I am cool with. Okay. Part of the issue with the no suit was the gravity made it so the AI enemies was essentially non-existent. That is true. That is definitely true, which is why I turned them off. For sure. But the gravity did end up making a cool challenge, and also kind of some funny issues. Like people sometimes thought that I was just bad at flying, and it's like you forget the gravity like just a little bit off, and your ship is just careening off into like no man's land. All right. Yeah, people like a challenge, not just creative sandbox. True. Stationeers is a good hardcore survival SE alternative. Stationeers is a good hardcore survival SE alternative. That one is very complicated. I do like it. Very complicated. I don't know. I feel like that market is even smaller than the market for SE. So it would be harder to do that one. It's interesting because, like, what's wild about Zomboid is that the thing that draws people into that game is its level of depth and realism. But strangely, like, that's usually like the turnoff for games like Stationeer or for SE, right? But I don't know how Zomboid like bridged that gap. Maybe it's just the zombies. But usually when you have really, really technically difficult games, people tend to kind of have their eyes glaze over. Like my brother used to say when I would invite him to play SE, he's like, "No, dude, I don't want to do space chores with you." Which I thought was funny and hurtful and also somewhat accurate. Like, no, man, it'll be really cool to sort inventory. But, yeah. Alright, we are good to go. Let's... Oh, I left all my marbles. I lost my marbles. If I'm going into a new realm, I should probably bring this stuff to make a bed. I can get those anywhere. And what about lean-to? Same stuff. Cool. I'm good. Okay. Oof. I think something... Alright, I'm going to take just a second. I'm going to read all of these before I continue. I think something like what the Hermits do for Hermitcraft, Minecraft would be good. Have a group of people on one server doing their own thing, but occasionally doing things together. I think that would be really cool too. I think Splitsy actually recently started doing that with SE, with his Scrapyard Survival. But admittedly, I haven't watched a ton of Hermitcraft. Soundboard literally manufactures this challenge. With SE, you have to make it yourself to varying levels of success. Totally agree that the data reader means you aren't fully reliant on others' schedules for content, but when you do have time, there's stuff to do. I like that idea. The data reader Definitely, though, it has a even steeper learning curve for viewers to follow than what's happening. I would love to jump on a community Minecraft modded server with Mavin and his community. That would be fun. I mean, everybody under the sun has like. I don't think that I have the technical prowess to compete on the Minecraft content level. Like people are making Minecraft content that is like full on productions, and I don't think I have that. I don't think I would even show up on a list when you search that. There's variants. I personally enjoyed hearing your personal struggle as it made success that much sweeter. I personally enjoyed hearing. Yeah, with SE. I might be a minority, but I tend to just watch the raw videos. No idea how that factors into the YouTube results, though. I think that there is a market for raw videos. I think I've seen a couple YouTubers who have actually done like alternative channels where they have like, hey, this is the main channel with the edited videos and the nice music and the everything, and then here's the raw footage that this video is cut from for those who like the long form, like to see the thought process, like that kind of stuff. And especially for me, who doesn't like the editing process quite as much as I do the playing process, I think it could be cool to put up those kind of unedited videos as well. See if people enjoy them, and you know, especially if you do it as like a secondary channel, like it really doesn't hurt anything, you know. And then people who like it can go and watch that. Hence the skid idea saved your bacon. Yes, the skid idea did save my bacon. Did some testing, 1.8 gigs to 2.6 gigs. Oh no, G, sorry, gravity. I thought we were talking gigabytes. I thought we were talking about your mod folder. So 2.6 gravity, and the AI ships can still fly and attack you. That's good to know. So I was a little over. Yeah, the struggle explanations and the reworking of ideas always made me feel just a little better about myself, because I do the same stuff constantly when I'm playing. I do think that's kind of the just the state of that engineering game. All right, let's go, Leona. Stationeer is insanely good, but not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. That is for sure. I've tried building my first ship in my hard playthrough with 50% realistic thrust. I just do flips. Yeah, you had mentioned that the realistic thrust was one of the things you wanted to experiment with, and that just sounds very, very difficult. Hey, we didn't get zapped. Seems cool though. Like I have a tendency to be masochistic, and the idea of that form and function seems pretty cool. This place was erected. Oh, are we? Oh, we under attack. Oh my gosh, what are you? Get my marbles out. Nope. Leona, you got this? You're doing great. You're doing really good. Sorry, I was reading. I guess that was the end of that? I don't know. Okay. I've been trying... Oh, yeah. We talked about that. Isn't it like a Lego Technique game for adults? Essentially, yes. I always describe it as like Minecraft in space for adults. Can confirm about stationeers complicated in science. No heavy. But if you can get in... It's interesting, though. It's true. Space chores is so brutal, but so true. Yeah. More interesting to watch, however. Stationeer is space homework with a chance of explosion. I played I played Stationeers with Erock and Swyphd because there was a time where I thought about switching it up and trying that out. And Erock immediately blew up our entire base the first time he tried to use the furnace. Yeah, just he put in so much volatile ice and just blew everything sky high. Killed all of us. Our base was gone. And yeah, when you have like that kind of catastrophic failure, there's really not a lot of ways that you can easily come back from that. So, very fun. Problem with Stationeers is that there's no end goal, so you'd have to create one or play in a group. That's also true. Stationeers has a similar thing with Space Engineers, but it doesn't have the modding community to add in, like, you know, NPC AI and other kind of things like that. So whereas with Space Engineers, I can kind of organize through modding kind of my own adventure. Stationeers has some mods, but because it's a much smaller community, there's not a lot of customization in that sense. You blew yourself up. Whoa, whoa. Oh, there's another dude down there. Oh, multiple dudes. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. This is where all of the dudes seem to be. Okay. My mod folder is like 60 gigabytes. Yeah. You're gonna need an external hard drive just for your mod folder. There's always Dwarf Fortress. There is always Dwarf Fortress. I don't even know how to, like, what PhD I need to research in order to make that a thing. And then somehow people chose to start on Vulcan in Stationeers. Yeah, no, I mean, I guess in that sense there is built-in, like, environmental challenge. Vulcan is wild. But yeah, there's not really a lot of, like, there's progression, but not a lot of I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, can't shoot them while they're coming out. All right. I am enjoying this marble crossbow. I feel like we need to get Leona some tank equipment so that way she doesn't just get wrecked. Because I'm using her as a meat shield. Oh. Here. Just some cool potions. Sweet. Do I have a torch? Let's go with tools, lanterns, makeshift torch. Oh. I thought there was another. Yeah, there it is. Staircase going down. The terraforming mod was cool, but too lengthy to actually fully terraform planet. For which game? SE or for Stationeers? It takes a unique person to willfully build on a planet where the atmosphere literally explodes if your base leaks. Yes, that is true. And I think that one was specifically Stationeers. Oh, you creepy monsters. I think it's funny. I saw this and immediately walked away. And Leona saw this and said, "Get me in there." Ooh, that guy has a really cool and scary sword. Why aren't you guys going after Leona? She's down there. She wanted this. Dang, good job. She just has a pickaxe. She's just like... she's just spiking people in the brain with this pickaxe. As squires, you have known the Red Cross Knights only as a layperson does. Slayers of beasts, rah, 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 rah. Stewards of these lands, shepherds of our people, something, something, and more. Reading is hard. By the way, have you seen Splitsy's Stationeer Terraformer series? I have not. I have not. Ah, there seems to be a thing right there. First step of the initiate. In the center of the chamber loomed a great mechanism, Fay construction. It resembled nothing I had known, even in fancy. Step forward and gaze upon our treasure, the first of many you will know in time. We each gathered hesitantly around the machine's central pedestal. Something, 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 more certain than ever before, I reached forward. Accept this power and call yourself a Red Cross Knight. More certain than ever before, I reached forward. Fay activation gem. Oh. Maybe I would have known that was coming if I would have read. Hey, Leona, you should get in there with your with your pickaxe. I feel like that like central thing right there. Nope. Okay. I mean, we're doing pretty good damage to it. Ooh, Leona's taking some damage though. Okay, Leona, I think you need to just take a rest a little bit. To be fair, the pickaxe is doing more than the bow. Yeah, no, I saw that, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's up? What's up, Puck?
Oh, well done, Realm Walker. Well done. Your deed befits the title, and the wider realms are within your reach.
Seriously, this dude, fantastic voice.
But you feel I've foxed you, betraying no foresight of the dangers held within these walls. Listen, for I come with broom before. Though I did smirk, assurances in hand, there are others like you. Lot go then, with newly fashioned cards. Awaken yonder portal, and tread on toward that which is boundless beyond the measurable.
Yeah. However much they were paying that dude, they should pay him more. That guy has a fantastic voice. The scripting is a little long-winded, but I also feel like it fits with the kind of genre of this game, like being a Fey creature and speaking in riddles and rhymes and like fanciful words. I think it works, but I just can't sit there and be like, yeah, let me listen. I mean, I guess I could, but it would just take up a very long time of this stream, time that I could be buying the recipe for lanterns. Okay, I guess let me craft the new card. This guy. Oh, ink and paper. Interesting. Alchemical ink, which is made at the mortar and pestle. Alright, so we gotta go back to the thing to craft some cards. Man, how do I get out of here? Is there a fast travel back to surface option? But hey, victory's a victory. That animation though. Puck is the real star of the show. For real, man. For real. I'm out. Work hours done, so I gotta be busy. Good to see content from you, Mavin. I'm still on the opinion that you should do a Factorio playthrough. That would be fun. Following for that game would get you views. True. That's a great point. Factorio does have quite the audience and is a way fun game. I really like that game a lot. Tons of mods too, which everyone, you know how I feel about mods. There is not. It does not seem that there is a let me get back to the surface thing. So I will do it the old-fashioned ways with me legs. I feel like I should have gotten more drops from the I love it so much. The mustache. I look like Luigi. Like, it's so awesome. I totally lost track of what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, I was saying I feel like I should have gotten more loot for killing the first boss, but I guess I got some loot from killing all those other weird dudes. RDJ, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. It's been too long. Yeah, I was out for the 4th of July, spending time with some family. And then before that, I was part of a Zomboid event where it was like a 4-day long event with Harvest Z. He did the 100 people civilization, like rebuild civilization challenge or whatever. I've linked the video a couple times, but anyway, he did a new one and asked if I wanted to be part of it, and so I was. It was a lot of fun. I was telling people I don't know if I'm going to be in the video just because I feel like I was incredibly boring because PvP is not my jam. But we'll see. I feel like I did a few things at the end, but also a lot of other people did a lot of cool stuff. But yeah, now we back. I'm actually part of two more Zomboid projects that are coming up. They actually start tomorrow. So one of the guys that I met from the Harvest Z video was my faction leader. Hold on. Can we... Whew. Scares me every time. And so he's hosting, honestly, the hardest Zomboid challenge I have ever been pitched. So we'll see how that works. And then after that, that guy Perez actually reached out and asked if I wanted to be part of a video. And so I said, yeah, man. And we'll be doing that too. So lots of fun stuff. With factions and such, right? Yeah, yeah. So he live streamed the test version, and then the actual like 4-day version. Hold on. Where are you going? Just trying to lead him. Anyway, with factions, right? Yeah, yeah. So the first one was like 100 players. It was like the whole map. I don't know if he. Well, I mean, some people live streamed it, and he also live streamed it. So the second one is 100 people, but it was one building. It was the Ohio Mall in Louisville, and it was all of us in the one building. And man, that is a lot of people to be in one building. With all the jankiness that Zomboid has to offer, but it was a ton of fun. And then the one I'm doing starting tomorrow is a Last of Us series event where it's 10 years later and they're doing the Metro map, which is wild to have those two things combined, plus like super low loot drops, plus the like medieval style like armor and crafting and clothes and everything. So it's gonna be a time. Hopefully I survive longer than like 5 seconds. Alright, let's see. Craft a forest card and an antiquarian card. But to do that, I think we determined that I needed crafting bench. Mortar and pestle. The hiccups. And then we need alchemical ink. Where the heck? Oh, probably a smelter. Okay, let's get the smelter, please. Oh, this is to fuel it. Glass, I need. Okay. Gems, which I do not have. But I can make some ingots, so why not do that? Ooh, so tin gives you crit damage, which is pretty sweet. Alright. What does the shaft do? Ooh, iron does plus 15% melee damage. Oh, I guess not iron, it's... I don't know what that is. Is it like a C that sounds like an S, like lastiness, or is it lacunus? Lacunus? Who knows? I will make a... I'm assuming a shaft is for like a weapon. So... check that out. Sounds exciting. Hope you're going to have loads of fun with that. Sounds like some interesting projects. Soundboards. Yes. Yes, it will be interesting and fun. I'm excited. I am very excited. I'm also nervous because again, hope I don't die, and PvP is not my forte. This is polystone, carved stone, stone powder. Oh, these are cool. Okay, so in order to make the forest card, I need paper and ink. And in order to... Okay, I need the enchanter's focus. Okay, where do I get those gems? I'm assuming that I'm gonna find them around somewhere. So I need to, let's go simple enchanter focus track. So that way I know when I find it. And let's give myself a mining pick as well. Alright, cool. For now, I'll put my thing away. look, Leona, we match. Do you have any gems on you? No, you don't. Okay, where did we go that I thought I saw some? Yeah, this looks like gems to me. I mean, I'm no prospector, but... Quartz counts as a gem. That thing still terrifies me. I don't know what it is. But I would rather leave it alone. You're gonna do fine. Don't worry about it. You're gonna be a cool addition to both videos, without a doubt. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. You never know. We'll see. The guy that's hosting the Last of Us one, he's not. I don't think he's like primarily a YouTuber. He just wanted to like host this event and invited a lot of people from Harvest Z's event. And he said if I wanted to make something from it, then he would like get all the VODs from everybody, and I could try my hand at it. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. I mean, if I die immediately, then it probably wouldn't make a ton of sense. But it would be pretty cool. But man, going through like all of those people's first-person perspectives would be just such a monumental task. So, that sounds like a lot of work. But would make a cool video for sure. Yeah, I think it would be a cool video. But like you said, a lot of work. So much work. But I mean, hey, if it's a cool video and it does well, that might mean. Oh, you weren't here for that conversation, RDJ, but I was talking about how I want to start really working towards hiring an editor. I've been talking about doing it for a while, and for people who have been around and have heard me talk about it for a while, I did hire my brother, but there's a separate project that we're working on, and so I've had him kind of take over the editing of that stuff, just to get that off the ground. And I need somebody that has like, well, it would be their full job to be the editor. All right, simple enchanter focus. Use enchantments, infusions, and charms can be applied to equipment to grant them unique abilities. The simplest magic infusions may be crafted by using the appropriate essence to increase the target attributes on one piece of equipment. Charms are items that may be applied to clothing or offhand items. Enchantments are the most potent of the three. Enchantments grant realm walkers the ability to manipulate magic in set ways. Applied to equipment by using the context menu in your inventory. The enchanter focus is also used to craft the realm cards. Cool. Charm of Twine Hand. What does this do? Doesn't say. Grants a stacking melee damage after hitting a creature with a one-hand melee weapon. Stacks decay over time unless reapplied. A new invention since the vast. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if that works on like trees and gathering stuff too. Okay, forest card. Ink. Oh hey. Interesting. Okay. Refined from wood bundles, which are acquired by chopping trees. Refined where? Ah, probably at the sawmill. Saw table. There are a lot of workbenches in this game. I'm not mad about it, I'm just saying. There are several. Okay, and didn't I need glass for something? Glass. Let's just do that. Get a few of those going. Okay, got the paper. Forest card. Ink and paper. Oh, I made a ton of paper. Alright. Craft the forest card. Now I need this guy. Card costs 20 to play. Card power level is 20. In a realm where the yield of wood is increased. Alright. And traverse the portal. Well, we now have that stuff, so can I repair this? And repair this. Oh, I need tier 1 essence. That's actually quite nice that it uses essence to repair those. That way I don't have to like... Oh, no. Leona, what are you doing? Why? You just showing off? Check out how cool I am. Doesn't even hurt. Okay. Let's take all that. And here, let's... Okay, so this has to be like hotkeyed to something. I just don't know what it is. I feel like I want more food to bring with me. Can I just use the mushrooms? Yes, I can. Oh. That sounds like a lot of work. What is this game? This game is called Nightingale. And it's a survival game. Hire some cheap labor. You do the storytelling, they do the editing. Editing takes forever, man. Yeah, it does. It really does. It really does. Scripting, too. It's in the title of the video, bro. Oh, that would be nice if it meant you would be able to produce more content. I support that, but again, I hope you don't feel obligated or pressured to push videos. Do whatever what feels right for you. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing. I I want to do this. Like, I want to make videos and have fun and play games. Like, I have the best job in the world, and I think for a second I lost sight of that just because of my own bad headspace. But no, yeah, like, I love it. It's the time away that like gets a little bit difficult because you're just kind of in this echo chamber of your own brain, and it can be, that's when like that imposter syndrome and the like just lots of weird stuff that happens in your brain. And which is why I've been really enjoying these streams. I get to talk to really cool people who give me good advice and say really and are really nice and cool. And you know, I don't have to sit there for 6 months thinking that everyone in the world hates me, which is such a wild like phenomenon, right? It's like I had like a super successful video that people constantly are saying is like, I love this. I don't even play Zomboid. And yet, for some reason, I'm like, they're lying. Everyone is lying. Everyone hates me. It's a weird thing that happens. But yeah, no, I love it. I love this. I love gaming. I love storytelling. I love all of it. It's just hard to facilitate all of it. There's only so much time in the day. How many hours have you been playing this character, by the way? Not very long. I mean, I guess what are we at stream wise? I do not know. Where does it say how long the stream's been going? Like 2 hours, basically 3 hours right now. So I played the tutorial. I think that was probably like 30, 45 minutes maybe. And then this. So less than 4 hours. All right, let's do this guy and open the portal. We got bad guys coming in. That guy got his arms tied behind his back? I would hate to see what that guy could do with his arms not tied behind his back. Let's just get some more like tier 1 essence stuff for the road. See if I meet another traveler or like salesperson. Alright, let's extract, confirm. We're going to another forest, so I imagine I'm going to get a ton of this same stuff. Alright, let's go. I came late. Good to know you can get strong so quickly. I'm used to survival games being very grindy. Oh, I am still very much in the starting area. I think it's gonna get. I think I'm gonna feel pretty out leveled here pretty soon because it looks like it's gear levels, like gear level based. Also, there's a very in-depth crafting system, and so I think understanding how that works, I could see you getting I could see me getting my butt kicked pretty hard here pretty soon. I just happened to be like right at the cusp of getting to the next area, and so I had to get to a gear level high enough to get there. But now we're here. So let's see how this goes. Well, hello there.
That archway sparking to life roused the dread in this weary head. Glad it was only you who stepped out. Hold a minute. I'd recognize that dangling chain from miles
Thank
away.
you.
A realm walker's pocket watch. You carry their hermetic guidebook too. But you're no member of the Explorers League.
I was given these tools. I don't think I was given these tools. I think I stole them. They were no use of the phone.
I understand. Then tonight, I'll imbibe. Now, admittedly, I wouldn't know Quatermain's newest geo-arcane. Yes, I suppose we are all realm walkers now. Aurelio Acevedo Ortega is the name.
That's quite
Ambassador
a name.
Explorer by title, and 30-year realm walker by trade. While I am resting my... I imagine so. Though I find myself in the realms by choice, it seems the recent influx of visitors did not wish for the explorer's life.
Do I have to keep talking? Okay.
You truly are. It began. Woefully, it's no longer searching. However, one careful listen. You're fortunate. I know a little about her concrete. I know, and yet to prove you are up to the task.
I suppose I could give it a try.
The first trial
Series
is
of 3
about
trials.
you'll need to be well equipped before attempting such an. Remember, at the pinnacle of the tower, I leave you with
Holy
a.
cow. That was wild. He wants me to do a thing, and yep. That will progress the story. I'm sure the story is very cool, and I feel like I will go back and actually like listen to what they're having to say, or at least most of it. But I don't have a ton of time left in the stream because I got to get off soon. So I wanted to like actually do something in the new realm. About those supplies. New discovery, the blunderbuss. What is this charm? Anything more I can do to prepare? We traveled through the calamity. Most everyone you met in these lands was qualified expert in some field or another. I'll keep an eye out. Okay, find the synchronous lotus. Yeah, I totally understand that. I'm glad you have come past that because you have done such great work and should be proud. Well, man, RDJ, you're always so nice to me. I appreciate it. So I was really happy when I saw you started streaming and posting again. Me too. I think a lot of people, that thoughts video, I think a lot of people thought that it was me like complaining about the not success of the V Rising video, and that was not it at all. But I do think it's a little funny. Yeah, no, the V Rising video, even though like it's not like the hit that, you know, the previous video was, that was, I think I've said this before, but I'm so just grateful to Stunlock for giving me the opportunity to do that one. Hopefully they liked it, but even if they didn't, like, I needed an external push in order for me to like get past my mental block, and so just by like signing a contract and making it so I actually had to do a thing, I couldn't back down from it, and it made me kind of face my fear, and that was very helpful. And then that video was just like a, hey, now that I've been able to get over that mental hurdle, let me just kind of talk about it for a sec. That's what that was. Ooh, super weighed down. Scattershot. Oh, did they give me a blunderbuss? Wait a second. What? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. It's weird that it's less... Wait, it's a tier 2, but it's like gear level is 16. Interesting. So my gear score now is 18. It's kind of strange. Oh, this thing, I forgot. This thing gives me tons of stamina. Oh, cool. Look, it's another nightmare thing. Oh, and all these sticks. Charm of the Sniper. Removes damage fall off from your ranged attacks. Whoa. Inspect. I probably need to make one of those things in order for that to be attached. Okay, find the synchronous lotus. And then I gotta run. Essence Trader. I do want to go to the Essence Trader. Fay Tower. Alright, let's just drop a... Will it just show up on my... Yeah, okay. Okay. Hey, chill. Whoa. That's awesome. Didn't really seem to do as much damage as my marble shooter, but maybe I just need to be in closer range. The reason it went off seemingly like I hadn't planned it. Yeah, that's not doing as much damage as I wanted. Is because with the crossbow launcher. Okay. Alright, we're doing this the old fashioned. With the pickaxe. Yeah, because with the crossbow marble shooter, right click is to aim, but with the blunderbuss, right click is to shoot. Kind of weird, but I guess with the blunderbuss you can't aim, or at least it's a hip fire. Dude was reading you a book. Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah, I'm a little late. Yes, that dude was for sure reading me a book. That took forever. Ooh. Let's go. A lot of wolves in this forest. But I guess a lot of leather, too. No, I didn't get that impression at all. I love that video too. Personally, I think it's great. You do more than just one game, even if it will do less good for a while, since your current base obviously is going to be Project Zomboid based. Yeah. Well, it wasn't even that I didn't want to do Project Zomboid videos either. It was like, the funny thing is that that video really had more to do with just like me clearing the air to let myself move on than it was about like any specific type of video. Like it wasn't like, I don't know if I'm making any sense right now. But the idea is that like I was just so in my own head about stuff that like I just couldn't be happy with things because I had invented this faceless audience that didn't like me, and like I don't know. We don't need to go back there. It was just a weird spot. But yeah. But to that point though, I like Zomboid videos. I want to do more of them. I'm super excited to be part of these Zomboid events that are going on. And that is a very cool dude. But I do also want to make other videos as well. What? Where are my marbles? I thought I brought a ton of marbles with me. Really? Come on, man. Give me my crafting bench. Simple workbench. Place. Okay. I just got the text that I gotta wrap things up, so I am going to make some marbles. I'm going to head over to the trader, and yeah, if you are interested, the name is in the title, but I will say it. This is Nightingale. Still early access, but it seems like a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited to get into the crafting thing a little bit more, because the idea that the type of entity that you get your items from determines the like damage bonus and stuff. Like if I didn't have crude rocks, but if I had better rocks, it looks like it would give me a higher damage bonus. And I made like leather strips out of prey animals versus predator. One of them gives you bonuses to damage, one of them gives you bonuses to health, the other one gives you bonuses to stamina. And so just being able to kit out your character with just different types of materials is, I think, very, very interesting and very cool. And having these like this idea of different material things kind of makes me feel a little bit like what's it called? Dragon Age Inquisition. And I did very much enjoy that game too. Okay, got my marbles. I'm just gonna leave that there. If anyone knows what I'm doing wrong with the blunderbuss, definitely let me know. Pickaxe for the win. It just sounded like you were recovering from burnout, which happens to everyone, and it's good to recognize when you did. Yeah. Think of it this way. We all showed up to a game we'd probably never heard of simply because it was you who was playing it. The Nightmare Monster. I'd say we like your personal style at least somewhat. Thank you. You know, I hadn't really thought about it that way. It's fine. It can be almost impossible to explain your mind to others. Anyways, I'm glad you started streaming and got a face on your viewers. and found out the version in your head was not true. Yeah, that was a huge thing, and I'm very, very humbled and very grateful for all of you guys coming and stopping by and hanging out and just being way cooler than the made-up person in my head that was telling me. Oh man, this guy, I want all these things, but now I need like these tier 2 stuff. Oh, I have some though. Basic sawhorse. The prospect of settling safely in the realms often hinge on one's ability to build suitable shelter. With a simple frame, such a task becomes trivial. This is an augmentation. I don't know what the augmentation does. Alright, I will get the sawhorse. I'll get the... Imagine this gives you more of a rested buff. Ooh, I think I actually want more storage. Modest bed, let's do... Wagon wheel chandelier is pretty cool. Royal Navy, but it's flour and water to make simple biscuits. Thin Veiled card. Play this card to move more quickly. Play this card where sun never sets. Play this card to increase the yield of refined building materials and crops and improve the fortitude of your structures while reducing the rate at which you recover. Reducing the rate. Okay, so it always comes at a little bit of a cost. But increase the yield of refined building materials. That's not bad. Charms. The trapper outfit. So here's the question. What other tier 2 stuff do I have? Common. I'm assuming it would have to be something. Would it be anything that I got in here, or essence dust? No, yeah, it would have to be tier 2 stuff. I wonder what tier 2 stuff I like broke down. Or I wonder if you know what? I probably got it from that mission. That would make more sense. Simple upgrade bench. Build an upgrade bench to upgrade your equipment. The higher the bench quality, the more augmentations you can apply, the more crafting recipes you can access. I probably should have gone for that. Well, now I know. Alrighty, well, anyway, this is Nightingale. I've had a lot of fun with it, and we might play some more of it in the future, or maybe I'll play some of the games that people have suggested while in the stream today. Thanks everybody for stopping by, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. I'll update you next week on how the Zomboid events go, and if I die immediately, or if we... I don't know, made a cool story. But anyway, that's it for me. We will catch you next time.